What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. My name is Rodney, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 surefire signs to know that she's just not into you. Now, look at this is not some He-Man woman haters YouTube channel. It's just not how I do things. I like spending time with women. I like women, but I navigate the dating world through a red pilled lens. So this is red pill content, obviously, but we're not on that extreme, right? But so many guys spend so much of their time, precious time, you can never get back your time, being involved with women who do not like them, who show little signs of interest in them, and they'll never ever reach a romantic level with those women. I'm talking weeks, months, and years some guys spend in the friend zone, right? Just getting blue balls the entire time. So this video, I'm gonna help you save some time. So starting with number 1, she says that she's not that into you. Look at women, most of the time, unless you're like really crazy over pursuing, right, are not going to come out and say, hey, I don't like you, leave me alone. Some will, most won't. They just don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't know why. I didn't make them like that, but that's just the truth. They'll say other things like, I just can't be in a relationship right now, or I see you as a friend, or my life is just so complicated right now. I'm just so busy. The bottom line is if she wants to be with you, she will be with you. So those things, in a roundabout way, she's saying that she's not into you. So look for that. And if she's saying those things, don't waste your time trying to pursue her. Move on to another person who actually shows interest in you. All right, sign number 2, she never makes time for you. Look at, I tell guys, when you want to make a date with a woman, right, a romantic interest, you say, hey, when are you free to get together? Why do you say that? Because you give her the opportunity to let you know what her schedule looks like. You never say, hey, are you free Thursday night? Because now you're locking her down to one day. She could have something going on, and people are busy professionals, especially the older you get. So you always ask, when are you free to get together? That is an interest gauge, right? That's a gauge for interest. Women who like you will make time for you. Women who have extremely high interest for you, they will clear up their entire week for your ass. They will like ditch friends and family for you. Oh, I'm free fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or I'm free Tuesday, Thursday after 6 p.m., right? Women who like you will say those sorts of things. Women who don't like you will be like, well, I'm actually not sure about my schedule. Maybe I'm free Saturday. Maybe I'm free Friday. I don't know. I'll get back to you. And when they say that, you know, give them time to get back to you, but most likely she's just not that into you. I'm telling you, women who like you will free up their schedule for you all the time. They will lose sleep for you all the time. Trust me, I know. And a lot of guys out there who've dated other women in the past, or maybe a little more successful with women, will tell you that they will free up their schedule and do some outlandish shit for guys they like. Sign number 3, she's disinterested on dates. Sometimes women just go out with men because they want some food. They want a free meal. Now, if you come to my channel, you know that we never do dinner dates for the first date. That is ridiculous. You do something very cheap and really low risk, which is, hey, when are you free to get together for drinks? Meet out for a drink in the evening, because that's what you do in the evening, because then, you know, a good date can progress, right? Sorry about my squeaky ass fucking chair. But look at, some women will just go out and meet guys to kill some time, or maybe, you know, Chad Thundercock or Tyrone, ditch them so they're meeting up with you now. If she's sitting there giving you one-word responses to open-ended questions and not asking you about yourself, or is texting her friends and those sorts of things, that's why you always do drink dates, right? Just a drink. And when we get out on the date, I always say, hey, first round is on me, which implies second round is on you. And usually she breaks out her wallet or says, hey, do you want me to pay for something? I'll just take care of the tab. But I want to see if she's a giver or not, or she's going to help pay for some of the tab. But a lot of women who are not interested in you won't ask you questions about yourself. They'll just be disinterested. And like I said, if it's a date where you're just doing drinks, you can say, hey, you know, it's nice meeting you, but I got to get home. I got work early in the morning or whatever. You can just leave. Or you know what? I'm out of here. Okay. Sign number 4. She's not touching you, kissing you, or sleeping with you. I don't know how many guys go on like 10 dates with women, or more than 5 or 3 dates. They haven't got any sort of touching, any intimacy with kissing, or haven't had sex yet. Now, most women will sleep with guys second, third date. right? They just will. Now look at, you have to make women feel comfortable with you. That's why it's so important that when you're out on dates, you're asking most of the questions and letting her do the answers. You just usually sit there, shut the fuck up and ask questions. It should be like 80-20, 80% her talking, 20% you talking. Unless your game is completely whack, it should get to some point where you're getting closer together. That's why I always tell guys like, hey, if you're going out, don't do fucking movie dates, don't do fucking concert dates with women you don't know. You go out and meet for drinks. If that goes well, say, hey, I know a bar next door, we can go shoot some pool. Then you go shoot some pool. Do something interactive and fun where you're standing up, talking and those sorts of things so you can start to touch on each other, as the night progresses. And you always go for the kiss. You always go for the kiss on the first date. I always do. I think it's a good way to test interest. Women who like you will give you a peck, right? But if she gives you the cheek or whatnot, maybe she has low interest. Now, I'm not saying you can't bring that up over time, right? But if it's the third, fourth, fifth date, she's not touching you, she's not kissing you, and she's not sleeping with you, like I said, either your game's really bad or she's just not into you and she's just there to kill time and is there for a free meal. Or she's just super structured. First of all, why the hell would you want to date someone who's super structured? I'm saving it for, marriage. No, thank you. Or someone who says, I don't sleep with guys on the first date. That's fine. A lot of women don't like that because they think that you're going to think of them differently. But I always come from the position of my date was so awesome. I'm an awesome dude. If she slept with me on the first date, that's because I did all the right things to get her back to my place. But if she's not showing you any affection, she's not into you. And lastly, number 5, she's not reaching out to you. Look at, men start the initial pursuit. You do start to pursue women first, usually, right? Usually. You're the guy, you reach out, you set dates. You're direct, you're decisive, you get to the fucking point. Just because a woman swipes right on your fucking Tinder or dating profile doesn't mean she likes you. It doesn't. It doesn't. Trust me, a lot of you guys out there know that. It doesn't mean she likes you. She could be trying to kill time. Pretty women are spoiled for choice. They have a bunch of guys in their DMs, so you might get picked, you might not. I like meeting women out more. It's better. You can use your game, your charisma, all that good stuff a little more when you're in person. Guys start the initial pursuit. Hey, when are you free to get together? Once you get together and you have a good, successful date, I usually wait a week before I'm going to reach out again, just once more, to see if she wants to get together for a second date. Now, if the date went really well, women are not going to wait. They're going to reach out to you. They're not going to come out and say, hey, when are you free to get together? I want to see you again. Sometimes they will, but they'll usually pop into your life with some mundane shit like, hey, this is the thing we were talking about on our date. Or, hey, this movie reminded me of you. Or, hey, I was thinking about you today. That means she wants to see you. So make a fucking date. Maybe chat a little bit through text, maybe a few text messages, but to me, the phone is for setting dates, right? Only. Shout out to Corey Wayne. The phone is for setting dates only. She's not going to come out and say, hey, bitch, I want to see you. That's your opportunity to make a date. So many guys are just like, bro, she hit me up. I don't know what it means. It means she wants to fucking see you, guy. So, hey, when are you free to get together? I'd like to see you again. What does your schedule look like? Those sorts of things. And later on, during the dating progression, after the first few weeks, she should really be reaching out to you all the time. And your job, right, is just to create some positive reinforcement, which is pretty much when she reaches out, you make a date every single time. So when she gets used to reaching out to you, she knows, hey, he's going to make a date to see me. It's not about being a cold dick all the time. You can take your time to respond. Don't respond in the first 10 seconds. Maybe wait an hour, maybe half an hour, something like that. But if she reaches out to you, right, you don't have to be a cold dick, right? But you don't have to be pursuing her and blowing up her phone all the time. It's an art, right? It's not a science. It's an art. You just have to do it enough times to understand how it flows naturally. So if she's never making an effort to reach out, then she's probably not that into you, especially after the first few dates. Maybe you said something wrong, maybe you did something wrong, but I believe that women naturally pursue men. When women like men, they literally want their attention a lot of the time, even in the beginning, right? Especially later on down the road when you're living together or married, they want your attention all the time. So they're going to reach out to you or blow up your phone or those sorts of things. And that can come through the form of, maybe sending you memes on Instagram, maybe Snapchatting you, whatever. She's going to be reaching out to you a lot. So if she doesn't do those sorts of things, then she's not into you. Look, at the end of the day, you got to bottom line women's actions. You got to bottom line them, right? Actions have to be congruent with words. Look at actions and not words. Literally, women will say anything to guys because they've learned to do this over time so that the guys just leaves them alone, right? They'll say everything. Yeah, hit you up next week, or yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, or things like that. Look, at the end of the day, if she likes you, she'll make time for you. Get a bottom line or actions. Look at actions, not words. If she's saying that she wants to see you but never makes time for you, that means she doesn't want to see you. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope these tips help you. Let me know. Give me some other video ideas. Leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Peace.